All has not been well with the Democratic Party in the Senate. Now, you may be thinking that, well, the Democrats have a majority in the Senate, 51 to be exact, and they should be able to do whatever they want in the Senate. Not so fast. Many of you may not know that there were two independents who were caucusing with the Democrats, meaning to say that they will support Democrats for the most part. Who were they? They were Bernie Sanders and one other person, Jamie King. And I'm going to show you all their profiles, how they became what they became, and the interesting things that could be happening in the upcoming session. So, fasten your seatbelt, here we go. Just today, the Arizona Senator Kyrsten Sinema announced that she is going to be independent and that she is no longer a Democrat. See, there were two senators who were always having some issues or the other with the Democratic Party diktats. And one was Krysten Sinema, Senator Sinema, and the other was Senator Joe Manchin of Virginia. Virginia or West Virginia, I don't remember which one. Just say Virginia. I mean, don't kill me for it. So Joe Manchin is his constituency is a lot of coal belt, so he was always for fossil fuels and was against climate change and so on and so forth. And Sinema had her own set of issues, which are very normal for a border state such as Arizona. Arizona gets a bulk of the migration, California too, but Arizona gets a lot. Arizona, Texas, California, all these are border states and they get a lot of immigration. Most of it is illegal. Now, what does it mean? Now, she's also jumped from the Democrats into the independent bandwagon. She says she believes she's going to continue to perhaps toe the Democratic Party line. But again, if that's what was her intent, then why become an independent? There's no. She is beginning to put a value on her vote. And I'll tell you why that's happening. Because let's take a look at the other independent senators. Now there are three, is that right? So one is Kyrsten Sinema, the latest one. The other one, Bernie Sanders, the head of the progressives. He is the head honcho under whom all these squad people jump up and down. 𝗥𝗲𝗳𝗲𝗀𝗃 and a few other people. They're all under him. Although 𝗥𝗲𝗳𝗃 has been trying to kind of move away from his shadow, he's been doing some good work. Let's put it that way. Good work for America. So I'm very happy about that. I mean, I have to show credit where it is due. Anyway, so that's one other person who's independent. And we have Angus King Jr. from Maine. He used to be the governor. Then in 1993, he went independent. He ran for the Senate and he won. And he's another independent. So all three of them right now are towing the Democratic line, or they say that they'll be caucusing with the Democrats. Now, let's take a look at how the Senate looks like. You have 48 Democrats, 3 independents, and 49 Republicans. Now, here is the other rumor doing the round, that Senator Manchin could become a Republican. He's not going to take the independent route. He's going to become a Republican. If that happens, then that's still not enough. They will still need one or two of these independents to also go their way, and only then the Republicans can control the Senate also. I don't know if that's going to happen, although I must say that the possibilities that Joe Manchin could become a Republican are probably more than even, because it's been talked about for a year now. He's not been very happy in the Democratic camp. However, what is he going to get now? Because the Democrats are the ones in power, so I don't know what that's going to mean. I mean, if you are on the Senate, he's a senior senator, so he probably sitting on many of the panels. So we have to see what kind of a bargain they strike. But now you understand why the progressives have so much power. That's because Bernie can always swing the other way. So let's take a scenario where Bernie gets so upset with the Democrats that he says, on this bill, I'm going to go with the Republicans. Then even the override of Kamala Harris would go useless. So you have Sinema who could vote Republican, or you also have Bernie Sanders who could vote Republican, and then that is game over. I don't think Bernie Sanders will do that, but chances of Sinema doing it are high because Arizona has decidedly turned Republican, although they seem to always have some sort of a trick up their sleeve to become and win democratic races. But let's leave it at that. I mean, what can be more farcical than the Secretary of State, declaring her own election as governor valid? Yeah, she is today the Secretary of State, and come January she's going to become the governor. Somewhere this rule needs to be revisited. If the Secretary of State is running for the governorship, then she should not be the one certifying her own election. Just seems a little weird to me. Thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to click on the bell button for notifications. Namaskar.